Season's greetings, everyone. Here we are. We've made it to September. We are we're 6 days away from football being played, from setting our lineups, from realizing that we're all idiots for drafting so-and-so player so early. But we're here, guys. We've made it. So we're going to try to finish up these power ranking videos, I would say, by the start of the season, just so I can have everything squared away, but we'll see. So this league is, let's see where this takes us. The title was made because we were in a pattern of drafting way too often, all the time pretty much. So it was titled this because we were like, well, let's make the league and see how fast it fills, and then we'll start the draft. So it was called Let's See Where This Takes Us because we were all impatient. And that's the story behind the name. It was drafted July 5th, to give you some context here on players and stuff like that. So we'll start off. Let's start with Cash. All right, so Cash has got good QB. Akers, it's all a question mark right now, but I think Akers will be good. So he's got a good RB there. J.K. Dobbins. Wow, that's a lot of question marks, man. It felt like he was a deal for a while there, getting him in the 6th or 7th. And now it's just kind of question marks, man. They got a lot of running backs back there, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I think about Dobbins. I feel like it's kind of negative on Dobbins right now. Your wide receiver room is beautiful. Kupp, Hill, and Godwin. I feel like Godwin's going to play first week. Maybe he'll have a bit of a pitch count, but I think it's going to be good. And again, you're building for the full season, not for week 1. So I think that's good. Darren Waller, a little bit of money helps hamstrings, I hear. So I bet he gets his contract done the next day or two or over the weekend or something. So, man, looking nice. You got Pollard in the flex. I think he'll be a decent flex. Kadarius Toney, I don't buy the hype. Not a fan of it, so there's that. Let's see, bench-wise. You got Henderson, Isaiah McKenzie, Claypool, Mostert. I like your bench. You got upside on your bench for sure. So I like your bench. I don't, Trevor Lawrence is neither here nor there. Same with Mike Gesicki, but the other ones I like. I feel like this is a good team. I don't think it's a knock-you-in-the-face first-place team, but I think it's a good team. Probably like in the middle pack, 6 or 7, kind of in that zone. Yeah, 6 or 7. Let's check. Costco Snacks. Man, he seems like a great guy. Costco Snacks. All right, well, let's see here. Tom Brady, so good QB. Nothing crazy, though. Not the super elite. DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley. And this is half PPR, mind you. Half PPR. So Saquon and Swift, elite running backs. Wide receiver room, Sutton's supposed to be good. Thielen and Woods are old but decent, so it's kind of like floor plays, I feel like. So not a great wide receiver room. Irv Smith, supposed to be good this year, but again, that's out there. It's not an elite tight end. Let's see here, flexes. I got Breece Hall and A.J. Dillon. So I definitely have the running back depth and upside and all that good stuff, so that's nice. My wide receivers suck. Looking at the bench, Madison, Carter, Benjamin, Sammy Watkins, Dobbs, and Gage. I feel like I got a good blend of upside running backs and wide receivers here on the bench. I feel like this team is going to be good late season, so long as my old wide receivers stay healthy, and my running backs come to their own, the Hall and Dillon. So I think it's a good team. It's probably like a 6 or 7, to be honest. Probably a 6 or 7. Probably a 6, 7, in that zone. 6 or 7. Oops. All right, Twins next. Oh, one player in the IR, $1,000. Come on, Twin, you know better. $1,000. All right, so it's obvious you punted QB until the round 15 because you've got Derek Carr there. Najee Harris, Liz Frank injury, anyone? Elijah Mitchell, Mike Evans, T. Higgins, Jerry Jeudy. I like the team. Jerry Jeudy, Cole Kmet, Rashad Penny. Yeah, I mean, your flexes are nice. I think people are too low on Penny. I think Penny will be good. I know he's injury prone and all that garbage, but hey, he's playing for a contract. He's playing for pride. He wants to get another contract somewhere. So I think he's going to try his hardest to stay healthy. So there's that. Brandon Ayuk, man, I heard that he and Trey Lance were roasting marshmallows together, and that Trey calls Ayuk his little, what did he call him? My little walnut or my little coconut, or he calls him his little something, little pet names. I think there's going to be some mad chemistry there, so that's cool. Cole Kmet, man, you're going to have a volume tight end there. I like the team. The QB is a floor play, but, that's not going to make or break you. Let's check the bench. Ramondre Stevenson, Pacheco. Oh, the Pacheco bump is what it's called. It instantly moves your team a tier higher just because you have Pacheco. Burks, maybe a good, he's an upside play later in the season, perhaps, right? Comes into their own. Stevenson, lots of good rumbles about him. Mark Ingram, old man. KJ Hamler, good backup. Justin Fields, upside play for the QB position. I like the team. I think it's probably you got good wide receivers, good flexes, good running backs, floor play at QB. It's probably a 4 or 5 spot, honestly. It's a better team. You're not going to win it all, though. Don't let it go to your head. Starker. Star Wars man Starker. Elite QB. I don't even know if Sanders is a real running back. Chase Edmonds, I like him. That's good. Jamar, Devontae Adams, ooh, sexy. Wide receivers. Darnell Mooney, volume play, but talented. Kyle Pitts, everybody's favorite, Kyle Pitts. All right, so I don't like the RB1 situation. I like your wide receivers. I love your tight end. Your flexes, I feel like they're late season, which is all you're playing for, right? We want to be good in the late season. So I don't think you're going to come out the gate hot. I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle maybe because of the running back situation and the flex situation. Let's check the bench. You got a high-end QB on the bench. Hines, he's a handcuff. D'Ernest, handcuff. Kenny Golladay, my goodness. KJ Osborne, handcuff, essentially. Robert Tonyan, maybe. We'll see what happens. Not in love with the bench. I don't feel like there's that much crazy upside on the bench for late season. But I feel like starting lineup has an edge to be good later in the season. I'm going to say this is probably an 8 or 9 squad. I'm not loving it. Sorry, man. Probably a 9 squad. All right. Let's go to team JS22. Patty Mahomes, Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin. You have a good running back room. Elite with Leonard. Good floor with Melvin. Wide receiver room. I really feel like you got the elite upside of Diggs, and then you got that high end wide receiver 2 from Keenan and Terry. I don't know if they really have those elite ceilings just because the age of Keenan and then the offense of Terry. So I like the wide receiver room. I think it's good. Kittle, you've got that. It's nice to have. I mean, he's been slipping all over the place, man. You see him go to some crazy places. So it's interesting to see how he's going to do this year. Your flexes, man. What is going on here? Devontae Parker, Mecole Hardman. Sheesh, as the kids say. Mike Davis, James Robinson, Robbie Anderson, Alec Pierre, Christian Watson, more. You get some good rookie wide receiver upside on your bench, and James Robinson maybe as a it just depends on how he heals. You do have DeAndre Hopkins on the IR, so you got that guy suspended, so he'll be coming back, which is great news for you, because you need him, because those 2 flexes are ugly, dude. I like the starting lineup. I do not like your flexes, and I feel like that's going to hurt you. So hopefully some stuff shakes out. So I think you're going to start weak, maybe get stronger if your bench develops into some players, and when Hopkins comes back. So I'm going to say this is probably a team 8. I like your starting lineup so good until you get to those flex spots, and then it's like, dude, I don't know. I don't think so. Team 8. NYG. Stafford, decent QB. Christian McCaffrey, the RB1. Let's go, baby. David Montgomery, everyone's hating on him. He's going to be fine. You've got a fine RB2 there. I'm not worried about it. CD, elite. CD's elite, but he's never proven it, but he's elite, so we'll see about that. I'm skeptical, but we'll see. DK, you're going to get some spike weeks and some flat weeks. Woof. Brandon Cooks, everybody loves Brandon. Dawson Knox, Amon-Ra, Noodle St. Brown, love that. Hunter Renfrow, I love your flexes. Those are some, in this PPR, this is half PPR. So, a little bit of it, not quite as elite as I had anticipated, but still good. All right, so looking here, I think you did a good job of filling every position with actual, good football players, or just good situational players, people that are in situations. So that's nice. Let's check the bench. McKissick, he's possible flex week 1 due to Robinson stuff. Kareem Hunt, that's a nice flex to have. Kenny Gainwell, that's a high upside running back with Sanders in question. Wandale, Garrett Wilson. I have no idea about Garrett Wilson. Cannot speak to that. Hunter Henry, QB touchdown machine. I like your bench. You got a good upside on your bench. I think it's a good bench. Looking at this, I feel like this is probably this is a 5 spot, man. This is a 5 spot, maybe 4, 5 or 4. It's a good team. I like it. Oh, Steel City. All right, let's see here. Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb. You're gonna have good QB play. I don't think you're gonna have it's not elite or anything. It's just gonna be good QB play. You'll get your 20 points a week. That's good. Running backs, you have an elite one, and then you have a floor play with Chubb. But hey, you're gonna get your 15 points. I think I like it. I like it a lot. Wide receiver room. I feel like you have the unproven hype squad. You know what I mean? Pittman, Bateman, and Kirk. None of them are proven wide receiver 1 alphas, gonna crush your teammates, but they are the hype squad. So they're probably gonna play really well, and everybody loves them. So I like the wide receiver room on potential. Hawk, it's a good tight end. Lots of, mixed feelings on him, but it's a good tight end. He's definitely a tight end 1 in my opinion. Travis Etienne in the flex, you love to see that. That's some upside play right there. Cooper, he's going to be fed, man. There's no one else there to catch balls besides Njoku. So I like it a lot. I think it's a good squad. As always, Steele just out here drafting good teams. It's the way he rolls. It's probably a 4 or 5. It's in that zone, 4, 5, 6 in that zone. Yeah, if your wide receivers, I think it hinges on this. If your wide receivers play to the potential that everyone thinks they can play to, this is a really good team. This is a contender. You'll be definitely in the playoffs. It just depends on them. Checking the bench. Zamir, upside play. Devin Duvernay, okay. Devontae Smith, that's good to have on your bench. Rondell Moore, we'll see what happens. I'm not impressed by him, but obviously they got to throw the ball somewhere. Jalen Tolbert, we'll see. We'll see what happens in Dallas. Chris Olave, yeah, you got good upside on your bench. I like your bench. Good job on the bench. Yeah, it's a 3, 4, 5 spot maybe. I'll adjust. It's in the 3 to 5 zone in there. Braminator, elite QB, good running back room. All you Elliott faders, you're gonna eat some dirt come season. Okay, maybe not week 1 because they play the Bucks. So let's temper expectations week 1, and then go forward and know that Ezekiel Elliott's gonna be awesome. All right, wide receiver room. You have great, exceptional, top-tier Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett, questionable, son. I don't know about that. You'll have your spike weeks. I just don't like having to start him every week, which is tough. Pat, I don't know. He's probably a high-end tight end, too. Damian Harris, man, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with there? I'm not in love with that as a flex. This is half PPR, though, so those touchdowns, and, those are more valuable than just the PPR machines. Cordero, I like that. He's old, so I worry that he tapers off halfway through the season because he's old. How old is he? 31, playing running back. Okay. Bench check. Ronald Jones, Darrell Williams, MVS, Drake London, Julio Jones. I like most of your bench. MVS, Drake, Julio, and Everett. Those are my dudes. I like those guys. That's all good stuff. So you got good bench for the most part. Starting lineup's pretty nice. Obviously, weak points being Lockett and then the 2 flexes. I think this is probably a 7-spot squad, kind of in that 7 zone. Yeah, 7 spot. You might make the playoffs. Much love. Let's keep going. Texas playa. I don't know who your profile picture is. Is that you? Handsome. Lamar Jackson, Austin Eckler, Travis. You're starting Travis Homer? Is this a joke? Am I a joke to you? I love it. Just start Travis Homer. I love this, man. Go off. Debo, Allen Robinson, Michael Thomas. Ooh, love the wide receiver room. That's a nice wide receiver room. And an elite tight end. So you got the QB tight end stack between Jackson and Andrews, which is beautiful. Albert O. You're starting another tight end. This man is crazy. And then Nico Collins. I like Nico Collins, but I would like it better if you didn't have to start him. All right, so you got the 2 rushing quarterbacks. You've got Trey Lance on your bench. Amir Sony, Tyler, Kenneth Walker. And then you got the upside running back. So you just got the handcuff brigade over here. Tons of running backs that could fall into good situations. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I really like the QB, like RB1, Austin Eckler, home run. Travis Homer, that's going to hurt you. That could be putting up 6 points for you week 1. Debo, I love the wide receiver room, love the tight end. The flex is not so great. Dude, this team is so good if you didn't have Nico Collins and Albert O in your flex. and Travis Homer is an RB. I feel like this team like could be so good. It could be like a 1 or a 2, but then you got such questionable players in the flex spots and the RB2 spot. I feel like it bumps you down to like a 9 or a 10. I know it's like a huge contrast, but man, power rankings done off the whole team, and this whole team is just not complete. It's got such good pieces, and then it's just got such question mark, like not question marks, like literal 5-pointers. So I'm just not sure about that. You do have a lot of upside on the running back situation. If stuff breaks late, anything can happen. So we'll see. Fully inflated. Kyler Murray, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, DJ Moore, Mike Williams, Alan Lazard. Oh lordy, this is a good team. Elite QB, elite running backs, 2 RB1s. DJ Moore, Mike Williams, Alan Lazard. Dang, yeah, this is a good squad. Dalton Schultz, so you have an elite tight end. Javonte Williams in the flex. Yeah, so if Javonte gets his, and Gordon falls off the face of the planet and doesn't, produce this year, or they fully transition to Williams, you've got 3 RB1s. Like, that's crazy. Zach Ertz, he'll start okay. I just worry about longevity of the season. It's not great. Wow, so that starting squad is amazing. I'm smelling 1 or 2 position here. Bench wise, elite QB on the bench, Jamal Williams, backup, Tyler Boyd. You got some, I like the bench too. You've got upside and you got production right out the gate. If you need to use one of these players, you'll get production from like Tyler or Jacoby or Joshua. You'll get some production right out the gate, so that's really good for you, man. I think this is a contention for 1 spot, fully inflated. Potentially 1. We'll see what the rest of these teams are. Irish, let's go. Elite QB, running backs. I like them. I mean, they're both. I'm not a big Derrick Henry guy, but he is a good running back. He's proven us wrong year after year when we think he can't do it again. So maybe he'll go off again. Marquise, Juju, Jarvis Landry. Okay, let me finish the rest of this. Juju, Jarvis Landry, Dallas Goedert, Antonio Gibson, Josh Jacobs. Okay, man. So the team was looking real pretty, and then you hit your wide receiver 3 position, Jarvis Landry. I guess I would like to see him on your bench. I don't think I wish you didn't have to start him, because then I'd like him. I like Jarvis, but on the bench to start. Goddard, you have an elite tight end. Antonio Gibson, thanks to some gunshot wounds to Brian Robinson, has a prayer at actually being decent to start the season. So that's better. Joshua Jacobs, I don't know. That's a mess there, man. I'm not in love with the flex spots or the wide receiver 3 spot. I like the rest of your team. I'm just not in love with those spots. Let's check the bench. Got a backup QB, Marvin Jones, old man, but dependable for 10 to 12 points. Van Jefferson, Tyler Higbee. I don't love the bench, man. I like that you got Williams on the pup there. You got him available for you later in the season. Not in love with the bench. 2 backup tight ends. Not huge for the fam. Not in love with the bench. Not in love with the full starting lineup. I feel like this is probably a 10 spot. I'm sorry, Irish. I'm sorry. It's just what I feel. Corey. Just kidding. It's not what I feel. It's actual analytical, data-driven by artificial intelligence, and I run this by a bunch of different very smart people, and then we come to the decision on the ranking. So this is all very formal. This is definitely not gut instinct at all. Corey, stripper Corey, Kirk Cousins, Joe Mixon, Clyde Edwards. You have a decent QB. He'll put up points. Just don't start him in primetime. Joe Mixon, you have a good running back 1 there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you've got the backup to Pacheco. That's nice to have. A.J. Brown, Jalen Waddle, Elijah Moore. I like your wide receiver room. I think they're good. I think it's good. Yeah, I like that. And you got Travis Kelce, so you have an elite tight end. That's nice. Gabe Dave. Everybody loves Gabe Dave. I hope he does well this year, but not too well because I don't have that many shares of him. So I want him to do good, but not like crazy good. And then Devin Singletary. I don't like that as a flex. So I don't like your RB2. I don't like your last flex spot. I don't know, man. It's a pretty good squad. It really is because you got Gabe Dave in the flex. Like that's you're strong at wide receiver, weak at running back. Let's check the bench. Oh, this man's been packing heat. He's got Dameon Pierce chilling on the bench, ready to flex in to cover for CEH. Man, that's a baller move right there. You got Robinson and White and Chark and Dotson. You got Herbert. Man, your bench is loaded with upside. I actually really like your bench. I think it's a really good bench. couple of starters I'd like to see removed, but that's okay. I think this is probably your best team yet, Corey, that I reviewed, because I know I've been harsh on you, but it's because I love you. This is probably a 6 spot. Yeah, it's a 6 spot. I think if you make some good trades throughout the season to maybe degrade. Oh, here's the deal: if Pierce is truly, if it's really Pierce season and you're able to replace CEH with him, man, you're gonna blow some heads off. I like that, but I think it's probably your best reviewed team yet. Maybe like a 5. How's that? 5? Decent. All right, guys. So let's take a look here. After looking at all those teams, I really do feel like Fully Inflated has the best team. Like this is a death squad here. It is a death squad, and the bench is decent. I don't feel like the bench is elite like upside. You don't have anybody that's like gonna take over RB1 roles and that kind of stuff. But the starting lineup is so good. So really like this team. Good job, Fully Inflated. You've got the best team in the league, the worst team in the league. Who did I pick on? Who was it? Who did I say? Was it Irish? No, I don't think it was Irish. Was it JSS? Nope. Well, Devontae Parker. Again, okay, sorry, I got to consult the analytics people. Oh, man. It's not my team, is it? I don't feel like it's my team. My team's not the worst. Guys, I tried it. Again, this is analytical. This is all data-driven. Lots of computers working in the background to get this result. So I just need to consult with the scientists. I like that team. Bromany, was it you? No, I don't think it was you. Who was it? It wasn't Steele. Steele still drafts decent teams all the time. Who was it? Corey, it wasn't you. I gave you like a 5. Texas? No, I like your... Well, hold on. Oh, Texas. Was it you? Travis Homer. No, your wide receiver room is so good. And highly tight end. Is this what old age feels like where you can't remember anything? All right, I'm going to have to give it to... who was I looking at that I said was like, questionable? No, this is a good team. Wow. Pardon my senior moment here. It can't be you. You're rated number 1. Was it Cash? Man. It can't be Cash, right? Guys, this is bad. Okay, all right, I can't give a bottom team because I'm just absolutely... they're too close. There's teams that I feel like that are weaker. I feel like Irish is a weaker team. I feel like Irish is a weaker team. I feel like... All right, I'm just going to give it to Irish. Irish, I'm so sorry. I think it's just you, and this is just old age, so don't take it personally. That's the Rap Boys. That's the power rankings for this team. Half point PPR, drafted July 5th. I'm going to get on the rest of those power rankings for all the other leagues that we have. And yeah, it's going to be a good season. I'm so stoked. Let's get hyped, and I'll see you guys in the squad.